Hey, hello everyone. We are admitting people right now coming into this Zoom meeting room. Everybody is automatically on mute, but later if you have any questions, you can raise your hand in the Zoom meeting, and then we can always have a quick Q&A session at the end of the workshop. It's okay? Feel free to chat. Let's see if you can chat here. Oh, okay, great. I see. Shweta, hi. Hey, hello, Benedict. Hello, everyone. Ivan, nice to meet you. Janet. We're still admitting more people into the room. Just give us 1 minute, then I'm going to start soon. Hello, Tony, welcome. Giovanni, Sven. Nice to see you again, Shweta. All right, so it's 1 o'clock now. Let's start with the workshop. So in general, this workshop I have conducted this workshop in 2 different accelerator programs. And also I received many feedbacks from different startups, especially when they're at early stage. So I hope this workshop is going to be useful for you guys. You can raise any questions, write them in the chat, or at the end of the workshop, if we have a little more time, we can have a discussion. Is that okay? Yeah, it's going to be a little bit interactive, so feel free to raise your hand or type anything if you want to comment or ask a question in the chat function. So let's keep it not so formal, a little bit more interactive. I'm going to share my screen. Second files. Give me 1 second. I need to open system preference. Saskia, are you there?
Yeah.
Can I give the admin right back to you because I have to quit and join again to allow screen sharing?
Okay.
Can you tell me how to give it back to you?
Do that.
Oh, no problem. I already see that I can share my screen now. That's not
Okay.
a problem. So you guys can see my screen? Yeah?
Yes, very well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, because I'm doing screen sharing, so I might not be able to see all the comments. So yeah, if you can raise your hand or you can just unmute yourself and raise a question, that's not a problem at all. So we can start now. So this workshop is called Value Proposition Workshop. The reason why it's called Value Proposition is because we use this canvas called Value Proposition Canvas to help you as a model, like as a template to help you develop your own UVP. So you can so then you can develop your marketing message more effectively to target your target audience. And it's going to be brought to you by Markeit, or we call it Market in German. People might call it Markeit. So it's Market is a Web3 marketing agency. So I'm the founder, and we are a member of Crypto Value Association. So let me start with a quick roundtable. So where are you guys located? Maybe you want to quickly share with me what your company is about. Maybe let's do it in like 1 to 2 minutes time. If anybody wants to, introduce yourself, why you're here, what you want to take out from this workshop.
Hi, this is Ivan speaking. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I'm a solution consultant for iTech. It's a Taiwan-based software development company, and I'm a Crypto Valley member since a while. And I saw the invite for today, and I was very interested, basically listening in and to learn. And thanks for that in advance.
Okay, welcome. Anyone else want to say a word? What your company is about and what you want to take away from this workshop?
I will. Hello, everybody. It's Giovanni here. I'm from Italy, but I lived 3 years in Switzerland, so that's why I'm proudly part of the Crypto Valley. I'm creating a startup in the so-called digital product passport. So I'm letting companies, small medium companies, to create their own digital product passport, and using the NFTs as a layer of infrastructure, let's say. So today, the takeaways from my side is really to understand if my value proposition is aligned with, let's say, with this framework, and how I can improve my value proposition. So thank you.
Yeah, welcome. And you're in the right place. Mike, want to say something, or I see the hand from someone?
I can say something, even though I didn't put up a hand. Hey, I'm Mike. I'm a sales coach. I'm also a member of Crypto Valley Association, and I help startups get their sales strategy together and make sure that they get the rubber to the ground. So things like territories, sales incentive plans, and the likes. What I'd like to get out of this workshop is a little bit of a sharper profile when it comes to USPs or UVPs, as you call them. To see what could be technology specific in terms of creating USPs.
Technology specific. Okay. Thank you. Amjad, you raise your hand.
Hello, I'm Amjad. I'm basically based in Morocco. So we run a cybersecurity and blockchain consulting firm. We are based in Morocco and in Estonia as well. We are part of Crypto Valley Association. Actually, what I'm looking for in this workshop is, as you know, like the blockchain security industry is very competitive, and there is like little to offer in terms of difference between like competitor, either in terms of price, etc. So I would like to know more if we are missing anything, and we would like to like know more about how we can offer like a unique value to our clients.
Okay, good. And Shweta.
Hi, Yasi. Hi, everyone. Shweta here from Bitcoin marketing team. So we're a crypto marketing agency, one of the oldest in Europe, and heavily focused on the strategy side of things and tracking and attribution. So we help mainly startups, but work with exchanges, etc., on a global scale as well. I am here today because we're very good at helping our clients market themselves, but we could do with some tips when it comes to, I suppose, building our own profile. So I thought I'd see what I can get out of this, because I know Yasi is an expert in this area. So I thought I'd tap into some of your wisdom.
Yeah. Hello, Shweta. Yeah, nice to have you here. Yeah, so welcome everybody, and maybe I will jump into the workshop right now. So at the end of the workshop, feel free to ask me questions, or if you have further questions, you can also connect me on LinkedIn, and also we are in Startup Working Group Telegram chat. There we can always exchange message with each other. So a little bit about myself. I am the founder of marketing agency, Web3 marketing agency called Markeit, and previously it's called Promote and Scale, and there's a rebranding this year. I have more than 14 years experience in global, regional, and local markets. Founder of and a marketing consultant of X-Man Consultancy LLP in Singapore, and I worked as a brand manager for international companies. Also head of marketing for blockchain technology companies in Switzerland. I coached a couple of blockchain incubation program, and I have had this company for more than 2 years, 2.5 years already, working with different clients, helping them with marketing strategy and go-to-market executions. And let's try to answer the 3 questions in terms of value proposition. Okay, number 1 is, how many of you are familiar with UVP already, and have you already incorporated UVP in your strategy planning? If so, maybe you can give me a hands up. Oh, okay, I see no hand. Then you're in the right place. So hopefully after today's workshop, you can incorporate this into your strategic planning. And second question we should answer is, what is UVP and why UVP is important? Okay. So in terms of how to develop a UVP, sorry, I need to jump back to this. So these 2 questions, the second and third questions, they are going to be answered after this workshop. So in case you have any questions, you can write in the chat later. So UVP is a holistic statement. It's not going to be a slogan or promotion. It actually is a value that you promise your customers that you are going to deliver through your product and services. So it will be included in your communication, and also the way how you deliver your product services will also be translated into the UVP. So that's why it's very important, if you are going to have a marketing manager in your in-house or working with a marketing agency, you need to define the UVP first. Then the marketing person can translate that through their marketing message or the way how they market your products. That way it's more effective and efficient. So UVP actually is not an offer like 10% off, buy one, get one free. It is also not a slogan. For example, just do it by Nike, or I'm loving it by McDonald's. Okay. And how to evaluate a good UVP? Very simple, 3 criteria. Everybody can understand it within 5 seconds. When I say everybody, it's simple language, no jargons, not complicated using of exotic like English language or a way of expressing it. So it has to be very easy to understand within 5 seconds, and communicate a results and benefit to your customers. And oftentimes we see that technology companies tend to communicate features, right? What features you have, what functions you have. But in UVP, it's not about features, it's about results and benefits. And it also explains why you are different. So that helps you to stand out from your competitors. First, you tell who you are, what you can offer to target audience, and then why you are different. So you give them a solid reason to maybe get interested into a product or services. They check out your website by hearing your UVP, right? So some good examples of UVP that I found out online that I think is very easy to understand, and also some of the services or softwares that most of you guys already use. One is Bitly. Bitly is the URL shortener. So you can also track how many people click through this URL. And this is a very simple platform that everybody knows how to use. So their UVP is a URL shortener built with powerful tools to help you grow and protect your brand. So this sentence is very easy to understand. And after reading it, you know, oh, it is a shortener, URL shortener. And they also have a lot of tools inside. And what are the benefits and results you will get as a customer of using it? You can grow and protect your brand, right? And the second one is Evernote. Even though Evernote has a lot of features and is a very powerful tool, but essentially, after reading its UVP, it remembers everything and tackles any project with your notes, tasks, and schedule all in one place. So you understand it within 5 seconds, easy to understand. It tells you the benefits and the results you can get, organize all your notes, tasks, and schedule all in one place. And the third one is MailChimp, is email marketing tool. So MailChimp engage your customers and boost your business with MailChimp's advanced yet easy to use marketing platform. Again, you can understand it within 5 seconds, and it tells you what is it. It's a marketing platform. It delivers the benefits and the results to you as a customer. Like easy to use is a benefit. Advanced is a benefit, but it's not features, right? It didn't talk about features. So you can see that UVP actually is a simple sentence, very concise. It tells you what kind of benefits and results that you are going to deliver to a customer. But it's very difficult to find this perfect sentence, I have to say. Many companies, even the companies I work with, have to go through rounds and rounds of discussion, or maybe you will have your first version, but after a while you find a better version. So that's not a problem if you cannot find the perfect UVP at the beginning, but you can always sharpen it when time goes by. So don't worry about that. So this is easy to understand. It's simple, but it's not easy and simple to get it. So now we talk about benefits and results, right? And UVP is to deliver the benefits and results to a customer. So there are different types of benefits and results. How do you decide which ones is relevant? We use this diagram to see prospects' desires, which means your target audience desires, what they want. Okay, not everybody wants. You have to bear in mind that you always think from your target audience point of view. You want to sell your product and services to them. If someone else has a certain opinions or comments about your features or your products, actually it's not so relevant because they're not your target audience. So you understand what they want, that's their desires. Then you see what your competitors can offer. What are your competitors' value proposition? Then you look at your own value proposition points, right? At this stage, maybe you don't have a sentence yet, but you have some points like, this is why I'm different, this is the benefits I can deliver, this is the results I can deliver. And then you put them together, you will see that when what you can offer is the same as what your target audience wants, that is either in points of parity or points of difference. But what you can offer is the same as your competitors, and they are all what the customers want. You're at points of parity, which means it's not unique. It's not a unique value proposition. Or what you can offer is not what your target audience want. They don't need that. Actually, it's points of irrelevance. Okay, this is very important. This is a very important chart because oftentimes I work with a lot of tech startups. You have a lot of features developed, but maybe many of the features are not exactly what the target audience want or their desires. It's nice to have, but it's not what they desire. So it's points of irrelevance. So you always need to find your value proposition points that is different from your target competitors and is exactly what your target audience desires. So then you find the points of difference, okay? So this is the value proposition canvas. You can download it for free or you can Google it. It's called Strategizer from this company. This canvas is very useful. It's very simple. You can conduct your own workshop within the company with key management or key core teams. We start with the left-hand side. So this square is what you offer from your company's point of view, right? What is your product services? What is your gain creator? And what's your pain reliever? And then you have another side, this circle is from your customer's point of view, your target audience point of view. What are the jobs they want to get it done? What's their jobs to be done? What are their gains or what are their pains? If you see the top, there is this little rectangular thing. Actually, this is the business model canvas. It's also from Strategizer. It's also very useful. I guess most of you have already used it. And then these two elements is value proposition and customer segments are two elements part of the business model canvas. So when you match the left with the right, then you achieve product market fit, right? So how we're going to go ahead with it? Let's go one by one. Let's break it down. So let's look at the customer first. Why I look at the customer first? Because I always think that when you create a product, you have to know what your customer want. You have to know what are their pain points. You have to know what are their gains. And then you can deliver products that your customer want, right? But there could be times that a company or founders, they subconsciously, they know there's a problem out there, then they develop the products with different features. And in the end, you're asking yourself, okay, who is my target audience? Maybe you do not define it at that moment, which is okay. Then you can work it backwards. When you were developing these products, what problem actually you have in mind that you want to solve. That's why you develop these products. Or you develop products, you can run market research, you can interview a lot of people, and you can find the groups that are most likely to buy from you, or those are the people who can identify their pain points with your product offer. So you can work it backwards. So ideally, we start with identifying the target audience and then understand their pains and gains and jobs to be done, okay? First, we understand their jobs to be done. Jobs to be done means, or we call it customer jobs in this template, means all the tasks that your customers want to finish in the context of the problems you are solving, okay? And the pains are while your customers try to achieve their jobs to be done, what are the challenges they face? What are problems they encounter? And the gains means what the customers expect after completing the jobs, okay? At this stage, is it clear, or is there any questions? Okay. Okay, I see no hands at this moment. So if it's clear, then I will move on. Let's do a small exercise. It's going to be fun, so feel free to jump in. There's no, everybody here is to learn. So if you were an umbrella manufacturer, okay, like you yourself is the company from umbrella manufacturer, what are the customers' jobs to be done? In simple language, what your target audience want to achieve, or what's the task they want to get it completed when they think about buying an umbrella?
I would say go out
Mm-hmm.
and walk, even if it's raining.
Mm-hmm. Yes, yeah. So that's very obvious. That's correct. So the jobs to be done is customers, they want to stay dry, right? So like Apollo said also, going from point A to point B without getting wet. This is exactly their jobs to be done. They want to go outside, go somewhere, but they want to stay dry. So that's why they need to use umbrella. So this is customers' jobs to be done. So my second question would be, think about yourself. If you are the person using the umbrella, you are the target audience, what would be some of the pain points that you might face? Challenges, pains, obstacles, troubles while using these products, or try to get from A to B staying dry. Yeah, umbrella is too big because it's bulky, then it's heavy, it's not convenient to carry around. Yeah, so it does not break in the wind. So that's we say it does not break, but what would be the pains would be, if it breaks in the wind, right? If it's too windy and then your umbrella might not stay in shape. We often see those on the street when it's very windy. See some umbrella was like flipped the other side. Reliable opening mechanism, yes. So those are, we talk about in the positive way, right? So in the negative way, the pains would be, the problems they're facing would be, sometimes it's hard to open the umbrella. Sometimes it gets stuck, right? The opening mechanism, or weak production materials, it's broken, okay? So when you're using it, it's broken. Or when the wind is so strong, it can be, it's broken. Yeah, it's too big to fit into the bag. It's bulky. Or too small to fit a couple. Yeah, the size of the umbrella is not practical. That's great. Gets lost. Looks bad. Yeah, correct. Looks bad might also be a pain point for some customers, right? Maybe they're looking for a stylish umbrella, for people who, that's what they're looking for. So that's why we talk about prospects' desires. different types of customers, they have different desires, and you can also segment your customers in sub-segments. So great. So this exercise is very easy for everybody. What I want to highlight here is, if you think from the customer's point of view, start with what the jobs they want to get it done. We call it jobs to be done. And then you think about while they try to get it done, what are the problems and challenges they might face? Okay, so those are the problems, typical problems they will face. So the third question would be, if they get from A to B, they finish the tasks with your product, what kind of benefits they might get from it? What kind of results and benefits they can get after they finish the tasks? It can be functional, it can be emotional benefits. Correct. So arrive at point B dry. That's functional benefits. The umbrella is functional, keeps them dry. What are some of the other benefits they might have while using the umbrella? I can go back to the point about looks bad, right? Maybe the emotional benefit will be, it looks nice for them. They feel good, they look good while holding a very nicely designed umbrella. Yeah, getting to destination with the same feeling as they left home. Yeah, because they stay dry, they feel comfortable. So maybe the emotional benefit could be they still feel comfortable and easy. You know that feeling that when you're walking in the rain, that you don't want to get wet. And then after you arrive at some point, you close your umbrella, you shake all the waters from your jacket. It's not so comfortable. So if you can make the customers feel the same as when they left home, yeah, it's emotional benefit. Fun to cut the wind and the rain with the umbrella. Yeah, that's also emotional benefits. Great. So now we look at, right, there are two things. One is the pains, like the challenges people are facing and obstacles. And then the other one is what after they completed the tasks, how would they feel by using your products or by using a product? That you should deliver that feeling, or that feeling is important to those people, either functional or emotional. So let's go to the next section. So this section is about the customers, from the customer's point of view. I have another exercise, but I think everybody is like really understand this concept. So I will just move on to the next one, then we can do other exercise together. The next section would be from the company's point of view. Company's point of view is you thinking from your point of view, right? What are the product and services you can offer to your customers in the scope of tackling their jobs to be done? So that is your core products and services. Why? It might sound very, it might sound like a common sense. Of course, I know what I'm selling, but oftentimes when companies develop a lot of features and many softwares that attach to the main software, maybe it's not so clear for a company or especially tech startups to understand, hey, what exactly is my core product and services? I can sell this, I can sell this, I can sell this, I can sell this. But at the end of the day, you have to identify your core products and services so that when people mentioning your brand name, they immediately associate you to this core thing that you're offering or the problems that you are solving. Okay, so that's why here we still need to think about what is your core products or services that to help the customers to get the jobs to be done, jobs done. And the pain relievers, so what are the functional or emotional beliefs your products or services create to elevate or remove the pain your customers might experience? So before you have a pain, now you have a pain reliever that through your products that you can deliver these benefits and through your product and services that you can relieve the pain. Okay? Think about it before we talk about the pains. Now, if you're the umbrella manufacturer, what are the pain relievers? And the gain creators are the added benefits your products and services bring to customers while they get the jobs done. Okay, it is not essential. It's not so essential, but if everybody is only deliver a product and services to help the customers to get the jobs to be done, without the game creators, you cannot differentiate yourself. Easy, one simple example. If you are DeFi platform, okay, people want to do staking from their own wallet, but you can develop this platform for them to get these jobs done. But while getting it done, the customer has to click 10 different websites, connect wallet, verify here and there. So yes, they can get the job done, but is it pleasant, right? Maybe not. But game creators could be benefits that you bring to your customers while they get the job done. Maybe it could be user-friendly website, or one click get the things done, or a lot of things are automated. Those can be your game creators. But sometimes it's a little bit blurry what is pain relievers and game creators, because from the customer's point of view, sometimes it's very important for them. Then you categorize it as a pain relievers, and sometimes it's nice to have, then you can categorize them as a game creators. So is it clear at this stage? Do you have any questions or comments?
Hello, Yasi. I have one question. Should we focus on one of these three options, or should we find those three values for our products?
No, thank you. It's a very good question. I would suggest you always finish all the three, because once you finish the three, if you go back here, you will be able to identify points of difference. Because if you just do two, I say pain relievers, like you understand what you're offering, you know what's the pains, you can address their pains. Probably you can arrive at points of parity, or just meet at the functional needs, but the experience of using your products might be less optimal. So that's a very good question. I think in reality, a lot of companies might develop an MVP first to address the pain relievers, and the later stage you can add game creators to enhance the experience. Okay, yeah. Okay, is there any other questions?
Hi, Yasi. Yes, to me it's still a little bit blurry how pain relievers differentiate from game creators.
Yes.
Because the functionality or the feature of the product is still something that allows benefits to the user or the customer. So that's why I always have some confusions on how to differentiate both.
Yeah. One way to find out is if you conduct, let's say, 10 interviews with your target audience, okay? And you ask them questions about, if we don't have this feature, or, I click 3 steps, or I click once, does it matter to you? Will you continue using the products? Is it interesting for you, or you think it's a big hurdle and you might drop out from using the products? I think one way to find out is really through target audience interviews. From their point of view, then they can identify some of these things are essential to them, that they're expecting it, and some of them are not so essential to them, and it's nice to have. For example, the umbrella example, like looking nice, right? For certain customers, they are looking for functional benefits. If you design a nice umbrella that looks nice, maybe for them it's a game creator. Okay, it looks nice holding the umbrella. But if the umbrella is not so nice, it will not stop them from buying the umbrella from you, because it's good quality. That's what they're looking for. Or from other customers, maybe, let's say, in fashion industry, people look into umbrella matching their outfit, or they pay more attention to the design or the look of the products. And the functional benefits is just the basic for them, like, okay, quality, easy to use, that's it. They're not looking for something more fancy. They're just looking for something that looks nice. Then to them, probably it's a pain reliever. Do I answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, no problem. That's why I always highlight when I work with companies, especially tech companies, I always try to highlight, yeah, go back to your target audience, ask them questions because they will tell you what they want. Yeah. Okay, then if it's clear, let's do a small exercise. Similar to the last one, it's very easy. Steal the umbrella, but let's look at it from the company's point of view. Now you are the company, right, to produce this umbrella. Let's go after a typical target audience, people who want to go from A to B, stay dry. So simple question, what is your core product and service? Okay, I can answer on behalf of everybody. Okay, it's umbrella. So umbrella is your product and service. So it's your products. And the second question is, your products is this umbrella. What are some of your pain relievers? You can type in the chat, or you can just unmute and talk here. So what are some of the pain relievers from your product? Right, is a good quality fabric that does not leak water, right? So it provides these functional benefits. It allows you to stay dry while using it. Yeah, collapsible design. So it's convenient to use. I would say it's convenient to use. Maybe easy to store as well. Yeah, fit in my handbag, so it's not bulky. Maybe it's light, nice, small, light. Avoid spoiling some personal items because of the water. Yeah. Or it could be your umbrella has a cover, and then once you close it, you can put it up and then you can store it in your bag, so the water will not leak outside. Probably the cover can be attached to the umbrella itself, so you will not lose it later on. So it could also be an idea as a pain reliever. Anything else? Maybe the structure or the material of the umbrella should be lightweighted and durable, so it stays in shape and structure even it's in wind, in strong wind. That could be one thing. Or for for target audience who are looking into design, maybe the umbrella can look nice, or personalized design that people think, oh, when I go out to a restaurant, and I can easily find my umbrella at the door. Or someone could say, oh, I always forget to use my umbrella. That's why it's so painful, because every time when it's raining, I don't have it. It could be an umbrella that is so sleek that fits into any bag, and then you don't even notice that they're there because it's so lightweighted. So I'm giving out these ideas because have you noticed that the pain relievers, yes, has an airtight bag that reminds me not to leave it behind. Yeah. Yeah, public umbrellas. That's a very interesting point. That's I would say it's more like a go-to-market strategy, like how they distribute umbrellas, or in a way that to address the problem that people will not forget about the umbrella, or if they forget about it, they can just rent one, the public one. Yeah. So I want to highlight here is that, have you noticed the way how you think is when you develop your products, now you think, oh, what are the pain points my target audience have? Now, how am I going to incorporate the pain relievers in my product design to address those pain points? And this will already help you to develop products that your target audience will use or want to use. And then you add some gain creators to make you stand out from competition, or to make your customers stay with you longer, or to make your customers become your advocates and refer to other people. So I think this is the way of thinking that I'm trying to encourage people to adopt here when it comes to your UVP development or product development. And my third question would be, what could be some gain creators for your product? What are some gain creators? Let me go back to the definition. Gain creators are the added benefits your products and services bring to customers while they get the job done. Okay, added benefit. Again, we talk about emotional benefits or functional benefits. Okay, Oliver again. Yeah, free of charge. Yeah, so people feel good if they can use the public umbrella and get the job done and not cost anything. So this emotional benefits. Personalized design, stylish. Yeah, this is also gain creators. A nice print of color, correct? Yeah, those are gain creators. Gain creators actually can be much more, right? Like Nikki previously mentioned, or AirTag. It could be a gain creator. Oh, it's nice to have. It doesn't have to have it, but it's nice to have. I'm willing to pay more for it as well. Maybe some customers will say that. Yeah, so sustainable, recycled materials. Yeah, this could also be gain creators. Get an NFT in addition. So if your target customer is looking for that, right? If your target audience desires that, let's come back to that point of difference or its point of irrelevance. Okay, so gain creators. So I hope you guys understand what is the difference between pain relievers and gain creators, and also from the customer side, what does it mean by pains and gains? So here is what you can deliver and offer. The other side is what they are looking for, what they experience. Expandable umbrella, if I share with another person, oh, that's a great idea, yes. So that's also can also be a gain creator, right? And how about let's do one more exercise. Let's do it together, okay? Let's start with the customer's jobs to be done. If I'm looking at this pot, what is customers' jobs to be done? What are the jobs the customers want to get it done? Yeah, cook a meal, boil the water, eat. Correct. So what the customer want to do? They want to cook something. They want to cook. Yeah, they heat up something, right? Most likely is a food. So they want to cook, let's say cook a meal. They need to cook something. So this is the jobs to be done. Let's say make noodles or rice or pasta, or that. They want to cook a meal, okay, using a pot. And what are some of the pains the customers might face by using this, by trying to complete the jobs to be done? Let's say in simple language, what are the pain points or challenges they might face when they try to cook something? Yeah, time, exactly. Maybe it takes a long time to heat it up. You have to wait. It's not easy to clean, yeah, because after cooking it, it sticks to the pots and then it takes so much effort to clean it. Exactly. Oh, so heavy and it's very big, or it could be very big or very heavy, not convenient to store them. Yeah, or hot handle, you have always use a kitchen towel or use something to hold it. Or it looks ugly, yeah. Yeah, looks ugly could be actually one of the pain points, because if when it comes to cooking, a lot of people have a lot of like a nice emotional association to it. It's something maybe they enjoy and they like to use utensils or tools that they enjoy, they like. So the goal is not cooking, but eating. So anything that this delays eating is a pain point. If you don't like cooking, obviously. Yeah, okay. But I would say if we say the goal is eating, correct. But the jobs to be done, like the action itself actually is cooking in the scope of your product and services, right? Yeah. Anything else? I will add maybe, yeah, I think all the key points, you guys mentioned all the key points, very good. So a lot of experience cook here. So the second point is let me remind you again. We identify what jobs to be done. We identified what are the pain points, why to get the jobs done. And third one is what would be some of the gains, like after you finish cooking, what are some of the additional benefits that the customers might get? Or while you want to get the food cooked by performing these tasks, what could be some of the additional benefits that your customers can get? Yes, easy to clean, correct. Maybe I can add another one. I think, oh yeah, they will feel good. I think convenience, you guys talk about convenience after finish the jobs to be done. It's convenient to clean. They feel relieved, they feel rested, they don't feel there's a lot more work for them to do after cooking a meal. And let's say if the person is hungry and he can cook very fast and after that finish his food, then he feels satisfied, he feels content, he feels happy about it. Can exchange with the neighbors. Yeah, so provided that it's clean or nice or functional, and then you can exchange with neighbors, then you have also emotional benefits from that. Easy to store, for example, by removing the handle. Yeah, correct. Okay. Now we are talking about, again, we go into the pain reliever mode. Is like what are the features or functions or unique points. So let's stay on the, I know it's a little bit confusing sometimes. Let's stay on the gains for the customers. Let's say, if they finished cooking the meal, how would they feel? What are the results they get? What are the benefits they get? So benefit number one, they feel full because they can eat. They're very hungry. They can cook it very fast. They'll feel content, satisfied. Or they feel good. They feel at home. They feel comfortable because it's a products they use every day and easy to use, and they make them feel like at home, at ease, and feel comfortable. So functional benefits is they can eat something very fast. They feel content. And emotional benefits could be it's a nice pot or easy to use that they find is very comfortable to use. They feel not that much work to do afterwards. Like, for example, clean it or store it. So those are gains, okay, from the customer's point of view. And from the product's point of view, okay, if we talk about products now, the product is the pot. What are some of the pain relievers? Okay, pain relievers. So I come back. Natalie said, easy to store. So before it's bulky, not easy to store, it's a pain. So now if you develop your products, you can put that into as a pain reliever, make it easy to store. The handles can be removed. Okay. Or it's lightweighted because it's easy to hold, move around. Attila say they save money cooking their meal by not having to order something that would probably be more expensive. Yes, if this is easy to use and you can cook your meal fast, why people order is because they don't want to cook, right? It's troublesome. But if you can offer them a pot, make it as easy as possible for them to cook a meal, they can save money. So this is also a gain. Yeah, it's a very good point. Thank you. It's also a gain. So we talk about, let me come back to the pain relievers, because now we're talking about pain relievers. We have a few points for Andreas and Natalie. What are some of the other pain relievers as a manufacturer of this cooking pot? What can you inject into as a pain reliever in your product? Yeah, great. A handle doesn't get hot, right? Because it was a pain for customer. Now you can create a pain reliever for the customer. So the handle does not get hot. We talk about lightweighted. We talk about easy to clean. Uses little energy, yeah, so it conducts heat very fast and very efficiently. This could also be a pain reliever. All right, then let's go to the gain creator. You as a seller of this product or manufacturer of this product, what can be some of the gain creators that you can deliver to a customer? I have one idea. For example, if the pot, inside the pot, you can see how to say, you can see the volume, like 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter water. When you cook something, you can easily measure that instead of using another measuring cup, get the water and pour inside. So that saves people time and also offers convenience. It's also a gain creator because it's not essential, but it's nice to have. That saves their time, it's convenient. Or it shows the temperature. So especially when you cook something with a special temperature or when you fry something, it's perfect to show the temperature. I like this idea. Transparently to see inside. Yes, you can match this pot with the lid, comes together as a whole product, that when people are cooking, they can see if the food is cooked or not, and tells when the food is done, cooked. Yeah, that's also a good idea. Maybe change the color of the pot, or there's an indicator on it. You see when the water reaches boiling point and the heat to quicker. Yes, a transparent top. Great, all these are great ideas. So I think you guys understand now a little bit of what is the difference between pain relievers and gain creators. Pain relievers are really addressing the essential pain while the customers try to get the jobs done. And the gain creators are something really nice to have to enhance the experience of using your products. And those can be a little bit, those can help you differentiate from your competitors, and those maybe can help you to create long-lasting relationship with your customer because they have a pleasant, let's say, it's pleasant for them to use it, right? Besides the getting the jobs done. So at this stage, we look at both customer side and product and services side gains, gain creator, pains, and pain relievers. Is there any other questions at this stage, or are we clear to move on? Oh, good. Great. Oh, good. Okay. So once you match your products, what you offer, your product, what you offer with what your target customer is looking for, then you achieve product market fit. This is what most of the investors are looking at, right? They always ask you, have you achieved product and market fit? It's not so easy to identify them. It really takes a lot of work to understand your customers and shaping your products to achieve product market fit. So I have to say this workshop is 1 hour, but the work behind it really actually takes much, much more time. So yes, don't feel frustrated if you cannot get it done the first time. So, and another thing we need to look at is if you have a lot of points that can be either gains or can be pain relievers or can be gain creators. So what should you focus on in your marketing communication? As I have 3 pain relievers, I have 3 gain creators. Shall I talk about everything or is it too much? So here is another chart you can use. So in this matrix, it helps you to prioritize in your marketing message to communicate to your target audience. What is your core message? Your core message would always be to tell the customers what you deliver as a product and services and what results and benefits you deliver, which is your pain relievers. Okay, those are really, really essential because this is what people are looking for. And then the areas of improvement could be you improve your products later, or you could be like added benefits, added value to your products, and those will be those will be the gain creators that you can deliver. So that's how you prioritize the core messages. So is there any other questions at this stage? Maybe we can also open the floor, open the questions and answers to the floor, and then you guys can comment anything or express your own opinions or experience with UVP workshop or that you have within your own company, or you can ask additional questions here. Any questions, any comments, or just you can just express your own opinions, like who do you think is useful, or what work you think you should do later afterwards with your own team, or additional questions that might not be clear at this stage. Oh, we don't have questions now. So is it clear to everybody? Then I'd be very glad.
Hey, Yasi, this is
Yeah,
Oliver.
hello.
Maybe just one question or topic from my side. So most startups fail due to finding the product market fit. It's less about the gains and the reliefs. And so, I mean, it's easy to come up with these things, but it's tough coming up with really like a good product market fit and how to develop this further. I mean, this is the whole journey. Maybe you have a good idea or a nice concept which highlights this in an easy way, or how to maybe like go on about it for people who don't know too much.
Your question would be how to use this in an easy way.
How to develop product market fit, you know, in terms of maybe an easy concept to use, something that gives you a little bit of structure.
Okay.
As I said, like product market fit is the biggest reason for startups to fail. I don't know any doing that since 10 years. I don't know any startup that failed to come up with a nice product, but I know 99% of the startups that fail to match that into the market. You know, this is not only what are the requirements of the user, but this is then again like how to fit it in, bit of go-to-market strategy, stuff like that. But I don't know, maybe I was just thinking maybe you have a good concept for that, or
I think I might understand your question. I think this, okay, if you look at this, right? Oh, it looks so easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? It looks very easy. But in order to be able to have sufficient insights and knowledge to actually have the workshop with the core team and fill that actually brings value to the company, I would always suggest to run target audience interview. You might need to run it several rounds. For example, you might not be clear at this stage, oh, who is your target audience? Who might use your products? Or who are the people most likely to buy from you? So you interview a wide range of target audience, or not target audience, wide range of people with different backgrounds, or maybe you can narrow it a little bit. Then you ask key critical questions. From there, you can find a lot of very interesting insights. And that can help you to shape the profile of the people who are most likely to buy from you. If you already more or less have a product at this stage, then you narrow it down. Then you can define the group with certain profile, interests, or problems they're facing that I think they show the most interest in your products. And then in product development, I like this design thinking process that always run user testing, and have a deep interviews with the users and get their feedbacks. So one way you shape your target audience, profiling them. The other way you shape your products. So slowly you shape these two things together to make them match. I mean, this is the suggestion I would give it to you, but I understand there's a lot of work behind it. It's not so easy. Even finding the let's say pains, even from the pains, you might think, okay, the customers have pain 1, 2, 3. But actually, once you conduct interviews and you keep digging deeper and deeper, actually those are not their pains. Their pains might be for deeper reason, you know? Yeah, so I would just always suggest to run as many interviews as possible and find insights and use insights for your decision making. I hope that answers answered your question.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Yeah, I think one question. Do you know any tools that can be used where to find this kind of insights as well from customers? I mean, I know that, for example, Personio? No, it's another one. There are some kind of survey companies that allow you to get info from customers or potential customers if you already know your target audience.
Yeah. So when I was working on international brands, you can engage market research companies and you can do very big market research and even do the dark room. There's a moderator, you ask people question, you can sit behind, and then they don't know you are sitting behind the window. But that costs a lot of money. But for early stage, my approach for early stage startup is I try to formulate a questionnaire and then with a submission form, like a Google submission form, so you can get some profiling of these people. And then through your friends and families or connections or different groups, you just send out to them, give people some kind of incentive like money or fiat tokens. Then that way it's cheap, but it's very efficient at the beginning for early stage startups.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Paulo asked, when we address a market that is still not aware of the solution you are going to provide, should we focus more on pain relief or product and services? Okay, I think I understand your question. What you say is that you have a product that is for the market, but the market is not even aware of this solution. So which means your product is a little bit too early for the market, like the timing. Maybe it's not matched at this moment. It takes time for the market to realize that this is a solution they're looking for. Probably you are developing products to address a pain point that people are not even aware of it. I would say if you want to create let's say cash flow, it depends on if you have investment or not. If you want to create cash flow generating business or revenues at this stage, I would always go for the products that are already addressing existing needs that people are aware of. They already know. So when they search, they know, oh, I need this and this and this, and who can give me this and this and this. But if you are developing a technology products that is not addressing the immediate needs, maybe when the market matures and develop, there will be a needs of your products and you having sufficient funding, then I would say you have that pain points in mind that you know people sooner or later will recognize that, then you deliver your products around that. I mean, it's not very easy to answer your questions, but I hope, I don't know, do you have any other follow-up questions, or what do you think about this? It's not easy for me to answer without knowing. Even I think it's more like a business decision more than a marketing decision. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for answering this. I'm gonna go to the microphone. I think it's gonna be easier because it's actually a pain point because it's not actually my service. I'm working now to open the market for a company that's already established in the how can I say the worldwide market. They are global already, but they don't have any penetration in the market I'm working with, you know. But so it will be a new solution for the market I'm opening, but they already have clients that are in the same market, right, and using their products. So this is the question is I'm not getting really straight here, but it's how can I simplify it? But it's just opening a new market for a service, right?
Okay.
But this new market, I think mostly they're not aware of this solution because there's nothing local already developed, right?
Oh,
So
okay.
it would be a foreign solution
Yeah.
to tackle a need that mostly everybody has, but there's no.
Okay, I understand.
no-
Yeah, I understand. So in this way, then it's more straightforward. There's already a need in the market, but people are not aware of the solutions. Then you need to run a lot of marketing activities to communicate people about your pain relievers with your product and services, because you cannot choose either or. You can choose pain reliever or gain creator, but you cannot not talking about your products, right? You have to talk about this is your products and this is the benefits you are delivering. So it's the products and services plus your pain relievers. Yeah.
Right, thank you.
But do you have some suggestions about product branding books? I would like to make sure that I'm delivering the core message directly from the product branding perspective. Yes, there are a couple of books. I cannot recall immediately the full name of it, but if I find out later, I can I can send it in the group chat. As they also have audiobooks on Amazon. I have it here. So yeah, I'm going to send in the Telegram group chat when I find out. No problem. So we are already passing the 1 hour time. You know, I don't want to take too much of your guys' working hours during lunch break. You joined this workshop. I really appreciate that. I hope this is going to be useful. If you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email. So this is my email address, or you can add me on LinkedIn. So Yasi Zhang, that's my full name. I'll be glad to connect with everybody. So thank you so much, and see you around in Crypto Valley online, offline events in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you, Yasi. It was very helpful.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Nice to have you here. Have a nice
Thank
day.
you. Have a nice day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Have a great day.